Kevin, Corey, Jeremy, and Ashley went on this really cool trip to the Bimini's, and he was on a Sea-Doo. He was on like a GTX like 155, and they had a Sea-Doo boat, like a Sportster boat, or maybe it was one of the larger boats. Absolutely amazing video series. And that video series came out around 2010, maybe late 2010. And I caught those while I was working at another car magazine. And it was just after I had done our personal watercraft illustrated had closed. And Kevin's videos go up. And he was very sporadic about putting them up. He was not consistent. He was putting one up every 2 months. And I think he was up to 7 or 8 of them in a row. And I think it was the 6th one that was the reason I launched the Watercraft Journal. And Sun assembly required. That's what it was. And yeah, it was Miami to Bimini. It was number 5, Miami to Bimini. Absolutely amazing video.
You can be confident choosing.
Got a commercial. Sorry, I'm going to bring it up here. And this video, which came out 11 years ago, was part of the inspiration for me getting back into personal watercraft. It inspired me to get back into doing jet ski stuff. I was out. When PWI closed, I was burned. I was bent out of shape. I was really heartbroken. And the idea of starting my own publication hadn't yet really, I had toyed with it, but it just didn't happen. It's a longer story. But this video absolutely got me rolling. It totally got me rolling. I strongly recommend. Name of the channel is Sun Assembly Required. Well, I took this and I ran with it, and I launched the Watercraft Journal because of a YouTube video. And that was kind of the impetus for what I wanted personal watercraft, or that's what I wanted the Watercraft Journal to be, was more personal experience, a little bit more fun. But then I realized there was an absolute vacuum for technical content and tutorial content and reviews and industry news and race coverage. And so it snowballed. It got bigger and it got bigger and it got bigger. And I was like, okay, well, crap. This has to be, this is the way the Watercraft Journal's got to be. So within 3 years, we completely bulldozed everyone. Our readership was 400,000 a year readers, and we were crushing every other publication. We were reviewing all the watercraft. We were running to every race and reporting from every race and every race series, and it became exhaustive. But at the same time, people wanted more video. By 2018, I started seeing people were less interested in reading and more interested in video. And worse off was that Instagram was just a picture or a 30-second or a 15-second video clip, and that was it. And what's happening right now is that you see a little bit of a divide. You see people who want to do video content. You see people who want to do and this is very kind of slice of life video content. This is a little, inspirational. Hey, go out and ride. And isn't this fun? And isn't this great? You want to do this? And you're like, oh, okay, cool. And then there's, hey, we got our hands on the latest Yamaha. And this is what we think of the latest Yamaha. Or watch us do this silly stunt or goof off or blow something up, And there's all these different avenues of content, and the Watercraft Journal just kind of kept gravitating in a certain way. And soon we dropped race coverage, more or less. Almost don't have any race coverage. And that was disheartening. But racing was also, I would spend $1,000. I'd spend $1,500 to cover an event, and 400 people would look at it. And I'm like, well, I'm not spending my money wisely. And, you know, that was a bitter pill to swallow because I want to support racing. And it just didn't happen. Then we started seeing more and more people who wanted to get sponsorship, wanted to get their product on video, less in written format. And we started seeing these gravitational shifts. And you have to be light on your feet when it comes when you have to be in business. You got to be light on your feet. Very few businesses survive unchanging for decades. Maybe In-N-Out Burger. Their menu hasn't changed. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out. This clip was taken from our weekly podcast that we record here every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch the whole video, you can go to the Watercraft Journal's YouTube channel, go to playlists, and then click on live sessions. You're going to see it there. Otherwise, go ahead and leave a like, a comment, and definitely subscribe to the channel. It helps us grow. And again, thanks again for watching our videos, and we hope to see you soon.